Jevitz, my last 4 years. I feel like my self-identity comes from many places and influences throughout my life. I mainly see myself as a hard worker with great opportunities for a better education. Growing up surrounded by love and support, I always looked toward my family as role models and always leaned on them for advice. Since a young age, family has played a vital role throughout my life. When it came to sporting events, I could always look up in the bleachers and see my family. When it came to birthdays and school events, I could always count on seeing my family members there. Step by step, I continued to watch my older brother and dad and strive to be just like them. I couldn't imagine not seeing or getting the support from my family growing up. But in the book Johnny Got His Gun, the main character Joe Bonham does just that. Joe loses his vision and most of his senses, and even his arms and legs in war. Joe cannot even see his family or even know if he's getting support in the worst time of his life. It made me realize that every time I looked in a crowd and saw my family, I always took it for granted. The book made me grow as a person as a whole, and made me realize family will always have the best interest in mind throughout your life. The life lessons brought throughout this novel made me grow into a person who believes everything happens for a reason, and people should not take the littlest things for granted. Education has always been a great opportunity throughout my life. I've been blessed to attend many great schools over my student career and gained a lot of knowledge. All of the knowledge I've accumulated over the past couple of years I'll be able to take with me to further my education into the career of my choosing. My education has turned me into someone who loves to read and believes you can gain a lot of knowledge and life lessons throughout them. In the novel Fahrenheit 451, the whole society, including the main character Guy Montag, are forced into a society where reading is prohibited. The town actually burns books because they believe they are detrimental to society. The knowledge gained through written literature is priceless, and I couldn't imagine a town like Joliet banning books. Sometimes we take the simplest things, such as reading, for granted. Growing up, my sister was always good at basketball. Her travel team consisted of all guys besides her and another girl. Many of the teams she played were all guys. A lot of people, especially those on the team, thought it was wrong that females were taking males' time on the court. I remember even watching the game and people in the crowd saying, "This is an all-boys team, or girls should have travel leagues too." This always affected my sister because she felt like she didn't belong, and it was an incredible accomplishment for her to even be asked to be on this team, and it was a great opportunity for her to challenge herself even more. Her gender should not have affected the opportunity she was given, and people should not have profiled her. In the movie She's the Man, Viola struggles with the fact that she's an incredible soccer player, but she can't get the opportunity to play at a great school like Cornwall because of her gender. Viola takes matters into her own hands and ends up becoming a major part of the soccer team at Cornwall while her brother's in London away. She becomes a major part of the soccer team until the end when she reveals that she's a girl. This movie made me realize that gender does not matter and you should not profile somebody because of their gender. The 4 years I've spent in high school changed me as a person as a whole. I grew up and matured a lot. A lot of my maturity came from working at a young age. Joliet West taught me vital skills to bring into the workforce and college field. I realized it doesn't matter race or gender, we are all the same and we should be treated as such. Senior year will go down as one of the best years of my life and I'll truly miss it. I gained a lot of lifelong friendships at Joliet West and I'm forever grateful for this experience and educational journey. As I am ready to graduate and embark on a new chapter of my life, I am grateful for the valuable knowledge I've learned here at Joliet West. Thank you to all of my classmates and anyone who has impacted me for my many years. As we look to the future and begin our life, we must never forget where we came from and the valuable lessons we have learned here. And this video puts a wrap on our senior year.